Have you ever noticed something interesting when you scroll through social media? Some people seem to share everything about their life, their vacations, their food, their relationships, even their daily routine. Sometimes it almost feels like the whole world is constantly broadcasting their life online. But if you look carefully, you will also notice another type of person. These people are present on social media. They watch posts, they scroll through videos, they may even like or comment sometimes. But when it comes to their own life, they share almost nothing. No personal photos, no life updates, no detailed stories about what is happening in their life. So the question is, why? Why do some people choose not to post or share their personal life on social media, even though they use these platforms like everyone else? The answer is actually connected to several interesting psychological factors. The first reason is privacy awareness. In the modern digital world, many people have become more aware of how the internet works. Once something is posted online, it can remain there for a very long time. Even if a person deletes a post, later screenshots and saved copies can still exist somewhere on the internet. Because of this, some individuals prefer to keep their personal life separate from the online world. Psychologists often describe this behavior as having strong personal boundaries. People with this mindset carefully control what information about their life becomes public. Another important reason is fear of social judgment. Human beings naturally care about what other people think about them. This is something psychologists call social evaluation anxiety. When someone shares personal details on social media, they also open the door to opinions and criticism. Sometimes those opinions can be supportive and positive, but sometimes they can also be negative or harsh. Even a small negative comment can stay in someone's mind for a long time. Because of this, many people prefer to avoid this situation completely. Instead of worrying about how others might react, they simply choose not to share their personal life online. There is also another psychological factor called social comparison. On social media, people usually post the best moments of their life: perfect vacations, happy relationships, exciting achievements. But this creates an environment where everyone seems to be living a perfect life. Some people recognize that social media often shows only a small highlight of reality, not the full picture. Because of this, they prefer to not participate in this constant cycle of comparison and presentation. They would rather live their life normally without feeling the pressure to show it publicly. Personality differences also play a role. In psychology, people are often described as extroverts or introverts. Extroverted individuals usually enjoy expressing themselves openly and interacting with many people. Introverted individuals, however, often value privacy and quiet reflection. Another modern concept related to this behavior is digital minimalism. Digital minimalism is the idea that people should use technology in a more intentional and controlled way. Some individuals feel that constantly sharing their life online creates unnecessary pressure. They may start feeling like they have to prove that their life is interesting or successful. To avoid this pressure, they choose to keep their personal life mostly offline. For them, meaningful experiences do not need to be validated by likes, comments, or views. They simply prefer to enjoy those moments in real life. So, when you see someone who rarely shares their personal life on social media, it does not necessarily mean they are shy, inactive, or hiding something. Sometimes it simply means they value their privacy, their emotional boundaries, and their peace of mind. In a world where many people feel the need to share everything online, choosing not to share can actually be a very thoughtful and conscious decision, because sometimes the most meaningful parts of life are the ones that remain private. If you found this topic interesting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I would like to ask you one question. Do you usually share your personal life on social media, or do you prefer to keep it private?